All right, in this lesson, we're going to be learning the solo to TNT by AC/DC. First thing to note, if you're trying to play along with the recording, they're a little out of tune. Well, they're not, the band itself is not out of tune, but they're a little, I think they're a little sharp. So if you tune regular standard tuning, you're not going to sound quite in tune with them. You have to sharpen everything a little bit, I think. So just keep that in mind. So let's get right into it. It's basically kind of I would divide it into kind of 4 or 5 licks. So the chord progression is A, G, E. Okay, or it's E, G, A, G, A, G, E. Okay, that's what we're soloing over, all right? So he's going to be using all E pentatonic minor in 2 positions. The first lick is down in open position, and then he's up here at the 12th fret. Okay, so E pentatonic. So first lick, bend on the 2nd fret of the G string right before the kind of the band kicks in on the solo for a whole bar. 2, 3, 4. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to do it again. So you're bending a full bend on the 2nd fret of the G. Now that's kind of a tough bend because there's a lot of tension down here because you're so close to the nut. So I use my first finger on the 1st fret to help push up. That's lick 1. Okay, so that's 3rd fret, E string, 2nd fret, open, then the same thing on the B string. So just practice that. Then it's 2nd fret G, open G, 2nd fret D, open D. You can do pull-offs there if it's easier. Then we slide down from the 15th fret E string and hit the open E, okay? So 3, 4. Oh yeah, you go back to the open G, sorry. So we have okay, then after that, we have a 15th fret B string. So now we're up in this position of pentatonic minor. We're all familiar with that. Okay, so we have that lick. So it's that's up to speed. So what is that lick? That is, hold on just a minute. So we have the full bend on the 15th fret of the B string. Then we have 12, 15, 12. So 12 on the E. I'm borrowing the E and B strings. So 12 on the E, 15 on the B to 12 on the B. And then a full bend on the 14th fret of the G. And then back to the 12. So we have okay. Then back to 14. Then hit 14 again and do a quick pull off to 12. Then 14D, Then just kind of roll your third finger down and get the 14 of G, and then back to the 14th of D. So it's... And then the 12th fret, G, slight bend. Okay, so it's... So we have... Okay, third leg. 14th fret G, bend. Kind of a slow, full bend. So then we're going to go... I'm barring again the B and E string and hitting 12-12. Then a quick pull off from 15 to 12 on the B string. Okay. Back to a bend on the 14th fret, 12-12 again, and then back to 12 on the B. Then we're going to end with another bend on the 15th fret. So it's... All right, so far we have... Okay, then the final lick. Oh, sorry. Oh, now I can't do it. Okay, so that's starts on the 12th fret to 15 to 12 on the high E string. You can do a hammer-on pull-off. If you can pick it all, great. So then 15B back to 12E. Then 15 to 12 on the B string to 14 on the G, back to 12 on the B. So then it finishes up 14, 12, 14D, roll that finger over, grab the 14G, back to the 14D. It ends the same way that other lick ended. Okay. And then we have, and that's just 14, 12, 14 on the D. Then you hit the open E. And you got a big full bend on the 17th fret of the E string to end it. Okay, so whole thing nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There you have it. That's the solo to TNT by AC/DC. Good practice for if you're learning your pentatonic minor stuff. And keep in mind that just because you can't play it up to speed, that's okay, because you're learning licks, you're learning how to use the pentatonic minor scale, and all these little licks are, you know, Angus Young's a great player. He's got a unique style. He really stays within the pentatonic stuff mainly. But these licks aren't necessarily anything new. You find a lot of these same combinations of licks in Jimmy Page's playing and Hendrix's playing. So the whole point, I think, of learning solos, get your fingers moving, but also kind of gathering up these licks for sort of like a lick library of your own so then when you go to improvise on your own over a chord progression in E, that you have some of these licks at your disposal. So there you have it. That's the solo to TNT by AC/DC.